Greetings, fellow environmentalists. We are in the elephant corridor along the Moso-Tunia road. And when you look at the terrain, you notice it's dry. And you can tell the elephants have been in this area and there is absolutely no food. And that's the reason why they're finding their way into town where they get some mangoes. So the dryness, the fact that they're trying to get some food off the branches, off the bark of the trees, that lets you know there's absolutely no food here. So having been in Livingstone for the last 3 days, what exactly are our conclusions about this situation? Well, the first thing we have determined is that there is definitely a crisis. And that crisis involves the conflict between the residents of Livingstone and the elephants. The blame by a lot of people has been on the residents of Livingstone. The fact that they don't seem to be accommodating of the elephants and don't seem to care about the elephants. But if you go into the details of the whole situation, if you try and look at the real cause, the residents of Livingstone are actually victims. The problem starts in the corridor and in the national park. The national park itself is too small for the large population of elephants. The corridors themselves are being blocked with fences and you have buildings and structures coming up. We can give the example of the hotel being built right at the confluence of the Maramba and Zambezi River. That's an area where elephants used to go, but now they cannot go there anymore. Then you have so many other structures that are in the corridor. The moment you occupy their habitat, the moment you occupy their corridor, the elephants are left with no other choice but to find refuge in the communities. Hence the conflict that's resulting. The solutions to the problem: 1, the stakeholders need to work together. The responsibility of taking care of the elephants does not only rest with the Department of National Parks and Wildlife. It does not only rest with a few NGOs. No one can claim responsibility for this huge task. It has to involve different organizations, different departments working together. There is also need for the community to be empowered, for the community to feel they benefit from the wildlife themselves. Because currently most of them feel they don't own that wildlife, they don't benefit in any way. So why should they be nice to the wildlife? Why should they care? And that's an important part when it comes to taking care of natural resources. You need a model that is community-based, where the community is involved and it feels it's benefiting as well. For as long as the community does not benefit from these resources, they will feel excluded, they will feel they are not part of the process, and they won't care about the natural resources, and in this particular case, they won't care about the wildlife. So it's up to us to work together to try and find a solution to this problem.